guys, welcome to another yard sale haul. So today I have last week's. Now, some of the weeks didn't happen due to weather, so that's why I might be missing a few. Anyways, let's get into this one. So first off, got some books. Okay, so Magic Treehouse was pretty cool to me growing up. So, I just was kind of interested. Here's the thing. I like books a lot. I have too many books. In times of, like, when writers go through ruts or just don't get any ideas for a while, sometimes they have to, like, find inspiration. So sometimes I go back to my roots, or what I do is I look to children's books. And a lot of the ones I have are really inspiring. So, yeah, I mean, you do what you can, and if it works, you know. So, Magic Treehouse book number 10. I know these are for children. I know these look the reading level, but I do find Mary Pope Osborne does have, like, a really cool way of, like, telling stories, and her creativity is really interesting. So, I think it's just good. And sometimes, when you're facing a writer's rut, it also really helps to read. I know it sounds really weird, but if you read, sometimes you get ideas through that, or it just gives your mind a break. Sometimes I do that. If I watch too much TV, sometimes I just need a break. Or same thing with YouTube. Sometimes nothing will be interesting to me anymore, and I just need a little break. So that's just how it is. It doesn't make sense to most people. Whatever. Vacation of the Volcano. I just find this interesting. 2 kids under a volcano. It's dangerous. It's thrilling. So as a child, I would want to read this because I find that, like, oh my gosh, are they gonna live? Oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? And now as an adult, I'm just like, what? I wouldn't be able to outrun a volcano probably. That's number 13. And the first one, these are $1 each. And then the doubles I gave to my cousins. So I'm going to check on the Vacation under the Volcano, because I'm not sure. I might have that one already. If I do, I'm going to give it to one of my little cousins, since I just gave her the duplicates I already have. And then this one I've never seen, but it's under Merlin Mission. So I find that really cool. So maybe it's like a Christmas Carol, you know. Here's the back. I'll show you the backs of each of these. If you haven't heard or seen these books before, they're really good. They get you really into, like, I mean, you don't have to be into it, but, like, it got me into adventure books along with Bridge to Terabithia. Those, like, the beginning books that got me into adventure books. And, that's just, and, like fantasy book-wise. Aside from, like, the Halloween books and other children's books, I just mean chapter books. Okay, next. My uncle gave me these. He got these for free. He got a bunch of them, so I just got, like, these little guys you can stick in your garden. These for the garden. So they were free. My uncle got them, and then he gave me the ones he didn't want. I got a Zoo Tycoon from me and TJ. Not a lot of scratches, so I think it'll be cool. I don't know if he'll play it or not. And then someone I was with, I don't remember who, got 2 of these. Mary Kay. I don't know what they are. I'm production another lipstick. I didn't buy them. I haven't seen them. Yeah, hopefully the person isn't missing them. We have, like, a group when we go yard selling. So. These 3 candles are for my photo shoot I'm doing this weekend, possibly, or next weekend. So I have 3. I just needed white candles. It all worked out. So I didn't care what sizes they were or whatever. So that was handy. The lady was so sweet. She just gave them to me. And I was just like, oh my goodness. Next, this one I got for $3. pumpkin because my cousin and I were talking about we weren't sure if we should do a movie night for Halloween. I haven't done one in so long and I really miss doing that. I used to have Halloween parties growing up, and my parents would throw really cool Halloween parties. They would get a hall, and people would be like all dressed up, and they'd be partying to like, I don't know if it was like 2 a.m. or 1 a.m. It was like really, really late. But and they had music playing, and they had games and stuff. So to me, that's like, wow. So I just think it would be kind of cool to maybe like continue the tradition. Anyways, I got this one. And then I got a snow globe because I love snow globes. I have a huge thing for snow globes. Polar Express. I had to. I know this is like $2 for this. And my family was like, you spent what? But it's a snow globe. And I love the movie. I love the book. No. So, yes, maybe it was a dumb payment, but I wanted it. And obviously those people probably knew that I did. That's $2. Oh well. Anyways, I'm gonna put these back. And, yeah, this is all I have for this week. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.